American Theater Critics Association's New Play Committee, reading the works of the candidates for the Steinberg ATCA New Play Award or the Osborne Emerging Playwrights Award. All works produced by regional theaters outside the 5 boroughs of New York City. Because few people who have seen how regional theater, not New York, has emerged as a crucial, maybe even the primary crucible for new work, and therefore the future of the art form. To wit, our entries this year came, yes, from Chicago, Los Angeles, and DC, but also from Dallas, New Orleans, Miami, St. Louis, Marin, Milwaukee, Cincinnati, Philadelphia, West Virginia, Maine, Tennessee, oh, and yes, Kentucky. Some in this year and last year's pool have already had multiple productions, and some have already transferred to New York. And this theater community owe an incalculable debt of gratitude to the Harold and Mimi Steinberg Charitable Trust, which has not only funded this award, but so generously has endowed other theatrical endeavors around this country. So I am honored to introduce the Trust Director, Jim Steinberg.
On behalf of all of us at the Steinberg Trust, we thank you for allowing us to be a part of this. And it's also a great privilege tonight that we have one of our trustees, Seth Weingarten, here, who has worked since 1986 tirelessly to help advance the cause of the American theater. But it's been a wonderful year, I think, in American theater. There are a couple things going on I just briefly want to touch on. One of which is this amazing movement across this country that has been started by TCG to bring diversity to all of our theaters throughout the country so that our theaters reflect our audiences and our people in our communities. And this is wonderful, not only because it's the right thing to do, but because it's going to prove, I believe, a wonderful method for audience development in the future. And this is a great thing that's going on. So thank you, Teresa and Kevin, and all of those who are involved in the Diversity Inclusive Initiative and on the National Committee, because this movement has been embraced by theaters throughout the country, and it's a wonderful thing. The other thing is that no matter what else is going on in the world right now, it seems to me that the American theater is in really good shape. We have bounced back and are thriving from the downturn of '08. Theaters are in excellent shape, and there is more new work being done than ever before. Tonight, on stages throughout the country, there will be more than 100 new plays produced in over 24 states. That's pretty amazing. And if you think this is a random thing, it's not. Last month, the Denver Center for its public readings sold 2,300 tickets for one weekend of readings to the public. Last year, at 10 o'clock on a Sunday morning, we saw 700 people standing in line at the South Coast Rep to go to a reading. This is audience development. This is what's going on in this country. Audiences are hungry for new stories, and we are so thrilled that we have the playwrights to give them to them. So on behalf of all of us at the Trust, the board and the staff, we thank you again for being allowed to be a part of this. And with that, I'm going to turn it back to Bill.
This is Pam Harbaugh for BrevardCulture.com.